Hello everybody, my name is Solo, welcome back to the channel, and today we're back here on SpongeBob Tower Defense. I'm so close to the next prestige. Yeah, I've just been chilling, doing my thing, you know. I saw someone disliked my macro video, and if you get that triggered over macros in SpongeBob, just don't play tower defense games, because I think in almost every one, except for maybe FNTD, and even FNTD, there's going to be macro errors. And if you get that upset over someone macroing, I don't know, mind your own business. Like, it's not that hard. Seen so many posts about how, well, it ruins the game. No, it doesn't. Tell me legitimately how much it has ruined the game for you as a person who, like, because most of the people who are complaining about macroing, by the way, are people who are paying for the game passes and have like all the game passes and the season pass. So please explain to me how that ruins the game for you when you have items that make it so then you can get stuff easier. Like, I can't get, you know, the secret easier, right? And I feel like I beat this like every single day, but I'm gonna re-emphasize it in almost every video I do. If you get upset over macroing, then you just want like a majority of this game's population to just never play any other game whatsoever. And that's just petty. So enjoy your game the way that you play it, and don't get upset because someone plays it a different way. It's as simple as that. Me macroing has no effect on you. Just because you run into people who are, you know, shifty people and sit there and have all the game passes and macro and, you know, have all the units, doesn't mean that I'm doing the same thing. I macro so that I can actually, you know, try to get a secret unit, because your boy hasn't gotten a single secret unit since he started the game. Anyway, with that being said, I do have quite a few things to open, including 73 chests, 20 epic chests. So yeah. Anyway, let's open all these chests. We're gonna be here for a second. But yeah, it's funny. I keep seeing like more and more people in the suggestions being like, oh yeah, ban macroing. And it's like, dude, shut up. How about this? How about you again, mind your own business? And the worst part is it like the people who are sitting there trading like mass amounts of units are also like, it's not just like people with game passes who macro, it's also just people who are spending a metric ton of money on the game. Like, I remember back when Craft TD came out, and some guy was bragging about how OP he was, right? And about how he was gonna make these like YouTube videos. He's like, oh yeah, I have all of the units in game, and it's like, well, how do you do that? And he's like, oh, because I spent all the money on it. It's like, well, no duh, you're gonna have every unit in the game because it's easy to do that. Handsome Squidward called it. Like, it's not that hard to, you know, spend all the money in the game and get every single unit. That's why I'm kind of worried about this week's update, not gonna lie. Because if they're gonna add like an event rarity, which I think they're going to, I just hope that they don't do what they did with raids and make a like shop that's literally just, oh hey, do you want to spend like some Robux to just buy the unit as a shiny Wumbo? You know, I hope it's you can buy the thing to try to summon, or like the currency to summon the unit, but not buy the unit directly just by buying stuff. I don't know. The raid shop was probably one point where I'm just like, okay, this is ridiculous. They're just handing it to people at this point that have money. You guys already know my thought on like all the pay to win stuff that's been going on. We already went through this like already with one of my videos. Squidward. Oh no, shiny Wumbo Mrs. Puff. Okay, that's funny. Oh yeah, it's a big thing now that like I'm just gonna have fun with it. Like, if you guys don't know, I try to reply to almost every comment I get. Sometimes I don't get around to talking to stuff. Or like to sending out comments. That's just me. I tend to bounce around a lot. I go from like, on my other monitor, I'll go from like having my Discord up to having whatchamacallit, having my actual like browser up looking at YouTube comments. But no, I'm having fun with what I'm doing right now. I'm probably going to be doing another Pets Go video. Probably not another Pet Sim video because I'm going to be real with you. Pet Sim is honestly kind of boring still. And I honestly don't want to stand there for like hours on end. But like yesterday I did a Pets Go video where I opened like 1,000 Cupid eggs looking for the new huge. Of course I didn't, spoiler alert, I didn't get it because I'm not that lucky yet. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so this one of the guys I've been like who's specifically kind of been in the back of my head while I talk about macroing stuff is this guy who's trying to be like, oh well, I haven't purchased any game passes, and yet he's trying to like brush it off as like it's not his game passes, it's his friend's game passes, and that he's just super lucky with trades. You want to know what's really, really funny? This guy says he has a shiny Wumbo GG Rock SpongeBob, which I doubt he had the materials to trade for that if he is free to play like he says he is. So that doesn't line up. And then he turns around and says that the game passes are his buddies, but yet he talks about literally using the game passes multiple times. So the guy's just making rage bait at this point. Newsflash, kids, do not be like this person. Oh, that's all 70 chests. We're at 42,000. Like I said, I'm very vocal about the fact that, like, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you, oh yeah, you should only macro the game, but I'm not gonna sit there and listen to you complain about macroing when, like, there's definitely other things that you can be talking about, like, you know, the fact that the devs have made this game literally just the biggest pay to win game. Oh look, a 4-star shiny Wumbo Squidward. Because if that guy has been free to play the entire time and has so many bargaining chips, it's weird that he has that but I don't, right? Because I've been completely free to play. The only thing I got given was this quick stir and that mermaid man, and that was it. So it makes me wonder how this kid got so many good units that he keeps talking about. I don't know. It's weird. I think a lot of people genuinely just lie to make it seem like macroing's like 10 times worse than it actually is. Like any other game, I don't macro on. It's just this game because literally that's the only thing I can really do right now. I can't sit there and run the raid all the time because it takes forever, which somebody actually put in the suggestions, and it's like, hey, it's gonna, like, if someone wants a shiny Wumbo, it's gonna take like 70 hours, right? Or something like that. I remember, I think my cat, really? Or no, I think it was a calculation for something. I think it was a calculation just for like a regular one. It was like, because you figure it takes what? If I were to do math, which, don't get me wrong, I don't mind math, but oh look, 3 more chests. If you go in and look at the raid, you get 75 golden spatulas per raid, right? And we did this math once before. But it's like 75, or sorry, clear 15,000 divided by 75 equals 200. Now, say you can run one raid in like 30 minutes, right? Because that's what people talk about. At least base when you're like where I'm at right now. So that means it takes 30 minutes. Or it takes an hour to run 2. And it already takes 200 of them to get to 15,000. Which, if you go and look, that's not even shiny Wumbo. That's just to get to whoops, that's for Wumbo. I need to recalculate. Hold up. So 10,000 divided by 75. So 133 divided by 2. So yeah, it's about 66 reoccurring 6 hours, so about 67 hours of literally doing nothing but the raid, while also barely having a slim chance to get the default version of Captain Magma, who's like not even one of the best units either. Like, it's decent, but like the best units come from, you know, Prestige, which is like the stone, the sponge hinge and everything else. So yeah, I think it's very interesting that macroing's a problem when there's literally people with like thousands of units that have more than likely just bought like a metric like ton of summons and have like all the game passes, all this stuff, and are doing that. But anyway, I digress. We're gonna do the boosted banner because, well, that's probably my best way of even getting like that. That should not exist. That should not exist. Yeah, I'm so overpowered for macroing that I got uncommon and a legendary. God forbid I macro. Like, that's actually ridiculous. That shouldn't be a thing. In other news, I finally 5-starred my Krusty Krab. Bam. Yeah, that should not be a thing. 50 boosted summons, and you're telling me I didn't get a single mythic. That's ridiculous. But remember, kids, the real enemy is macroing, because you can do something AFK. Not the fact that I can't even get a single mythic on a summon, let alone a secret. And this is why I always keep saying that these banners are just pay to win. Because unless you have like more like your like 500 or some on luck, like this is the first mythic I've gotten out of almost 40,000 gems. And it's Mermaid Man. Right. 40,000 gems for Mermaid Man. Like, this is ridiculous. This doesn't feel boosted. This just feels like they took out commons and gave us, like, what feels like the same rates. Like, straight up. Oh, wow, I got a mythic on a single summon. Actually shocking. Like, people wonder why I'm so harsh about this game sometimes. And it's because of stuff like this. 40,000 gems. You want to know what I could have done with that? I could have gone to the standard banner and did so many more summons. How is that? Please, SpongeBob staff, how is that boosted? I want to know. Because I feel like I would have had better odds summoning on the regular banner, because I would have gotten more summons out of it. Oh, right, that's right. I don't have... My bad. I don't have, you know, the season pass. I don't have VIP. I don't have... You know, all shiny hunter, wumbo hunter. I don't have secret hunter, ultra secret hunter, ultra wumbo hunter, all the trait hunters. I don't have any of those. That's why I didn't get anything good, because I don't have any game passes. Just ridiculous. Honestly ridiculous. Shocking. I get nothing from this either. At least I got the new Sandy, I suppose. But yeah, it's ridiculous. If you're complaining about, if you are actively complaining about people using macros, I think maybe you should look at the free-to-play macro player summons before you start talking, especially if you're sitting there pulling mythic after mythic after mythic with all your game passes. Simple as that. I thought it was going to be a fun video where I open a bunch of stuff and, you know, maybe get what I got last time where I got 2 mythics, but no, it took me doing a single summon and then also, you know, crying on the inside as well. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button, comment down below. What do you guys think of the boosted summons? I don't think they're boosted that much at all. Like, I'm gonna be real. The fact that I just went through and got a majority of uncommons, rares, and epics, and 1 legendary out of that makes me feel like that their tuning for summons is off. And if they find out it is, I like 100%. If they find out that their boosted summon like rates are off, I'd definitely be one of the people to be like, I want fucking compensation for all the gems that I spent on the banner. Seeming at this point, I've spent well over 50,000 gems on that single banner to get 4 mythics. out of, you know, a good, what, 100 summons? I don't know. It sucks. And anyone who's upset at macros honestly don't understand the struggle of being a actual free to play instead of claiming to be free to play and then actually having game passes and everything else. Gonna be honest. But anyway, if you guys want to stay up to date with the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video. And I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.